7, so let's get started. Welcome to ConText 23. Thank you. Everybody for coming. This is wonderful. I just can't believe all the people that I've been seeing, and everybody seems to know me, which is scary. But I'm learning most of you, so it's great to have you all here. We actually have a Toastmaster who I'm going to turn this over to in a minute. I have a couple of personal announcements, and I do want to say on one sad note. For those of us who are big anime fans and in the anime industry, we lost one of the leading directors just this past week. He was 47 years old, Satoshi Kon. He was the director of Perfect Blue, Millennium Actress, Tokyo Godfathers, and a few other things, and he's tremendous. To that end, the Anime Punch people, in a little while, will be set up and we'll be showing some movies from him over in Oak 3. It's the anime video room and meet and greet. And we'd love if you would drop in, say hi, ask them about Satoshi Kon, ask them about anime, ask them about Anime Punch. And for those of you in the know, they have Pocky. And if you don't want to know what that is, you'll want to drop in just to see. We'll find out what Pocky is. So that's my main announcement. And
you just said no Pocky, no, why we're laughing.
Our charity drawing this year over in the dealer's room. Please support that. It's going to First Book. One of the main things that I am so pleased, above and beyond all of our authors and artists and musicians donating things, Buca de Beppo donated a $100 gift certificate. So you could be well fed this weekend if for a very little outlay. So I may even try and win that. So. I please, our charity drawing supports First Book, and it gets books into the hands of underprivileged kids. And we feel that's a very worthy charity to be donating to. So all the money goes to that this year. So please support our charity. The man at the far end is a friend from a long time, and we do hold that against him. And he has agreed to be our Toastmaster again this year, and I am going to get some water. And I am so glad that he is going to be talking to you about all these fine people, and I don't have to. So, Travis.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Travis Clemens. Everybody, please say hello, Travis. Hello, Travis. I love it when an audience pays attention. Okay, now, our distinguished gentleman, somewhere close to the middle there, Dan, says that most people do know him, and that is the truth. Most people do know Dan. The reason that most people do know Dan is, let's face it, Dan is just a little bit weird. And I set about a few months ago to try to devise a test to discern just how weird Dan is. And I had a lot of help in this. I managed to get help from several people who have been involved in the 2008 Special Committee for selecting a Republican vice presidential candidate. So I think they were eminently qualified to discuss and decide what is weird. So 10 clues that you might be weirder than Dan. Number 10, if Jehovah's Witnesses refuse to knock on your door. Number 9, if you don't understand that Bill and Hillary Clinton are not the same person. Number 8, if your family tree looks a bit more like a stalk of wheat.
He's the one from Kentucky.
Thank you, my love. Number 7, if you've ever been diagnosed as being tripolar.
Yeah, I'm only bi, so.
Number 6.
Wait a minute.
And we have it on tape.
Real good.
That's going on YouTube tonight. Oh, Lordy.
Number 6, if you find the only way you can feel sexually aroused is to read Vogon poetry. Number 5, if your mother and your father are both the same person. Number 4, if you voted for Al Gore for president 3 times. Number 2, if you have ever uttered the phrase, "All I need for true happiness is a loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and thou," and you're talking to a sock puppet. Number 2, if you have personally become the subject of more than 7 Jeff Foxworthy jokes.
That's Dan.
I only have 2 singing fish.
And the number 1 clue that you might be weirder than Dan, if you are forbidden